Well, Happy New Year, everybody. Today is January 4th, 2023. And what better way to start off the new year than with some awesome wine? My name's Jacqueline, for those of you who do not follow me. And so I like to hop on here every time I receive my wine because it is absolutely phenomenal. And I want everybody to love it as much as I do. So let's see what I got in my shipment this month. These wines come from Napa and Sonoma Valley, just so you know. They are private label wines that are bottled strictly for its members. You will never find these bottles in a retail store. Um, and they are really, really awesome wines. If you know anything about wine, you know that Napa and Sonoma is one of the regions that is known as one of the best areas for grape varietals. And so they are absolutely phenomenal. So let's see what I got here. And oh my faves. I have a bottle of Rickard Merlot. I absolutely love this wine. Um, and to get two bottles of it this month is absolutely a treat. Uh, and we are known also, just so you know, as a wine discoveries club. We like to educate. For many decades in the U.S., we lost wine education, quite honestly, because of the prohibition. And when this winery was started by Tanya and Roy Rickard, they wanted to educate people on what wine truly is. If you grew up in Europe, um, you started drinking wine when you were taught. It is actually considered a food, and when you pair wines with food, it has a totally different taste. Um, and I've been a member of this particular club for about 4 years now, and I tell you, I've learned so much. I thought I was a wine snob. Well, I've learned quite a lot about wine pairings and how there's a difference between these types of wines and your store bought wines. I mean, I was a drinker of the regular retail store bought vast mass produced wines for many years. And if that's your deal, that's your deal. But once you are turned on to something like this, your palate grows and you really understand the difference. Not to mention, you won't get the headaches because there's no uh, uh, preservatives and artificial tannins and all that stuff that they put in the store-bought wines for shelf life, right? They want a shelf life that can last. They want every wine to taste the same, so forth and so on. And these particular wines, from year to year, the vintage, changes. This wine will never taste the same again because it is bottled naturally. It is fermented naturally, I should say. And our wines stay in the barrels a minimum of 3 years, more like 5 years. So once these wines are done, because we're a boutique winery, we will not get this vintage again for several years, and it will taste different than what the 2020 Merlot tastes like. But anyway, let's see the other two bottles that I got. Awesome. I got a Discoveries Moscato, which I absolutely love. For those of you who like a little bit sweeter wine, our Moscato is the answer to that, and it's a very good wine. Excuse me. And the next one I got, which is another, it's a blended wine. It's called Parables in White. We have a whole line of the Parables wines, but this is a 2021 Parables in White blended wine. It's a very good wine. So those are the four that I got in my shipment this week. And I like to hop on here every time that I get the wines and share with you. And if you're interested in learning more, please hit me up in the comments. I'm happy to contact you. You can hit me up on Facebook and or on Instagram. So Stay tuned because I show up once a month. I love to share these wines. They're absolutely phenomenal, and maybe you'll like them too. So, see you next month, same time, same channel. Bye for now.